Our family has always had a really strong tie to the University of Washington. And back in 1987, my dad had an idea to partner with the UW to create a premier rowing event down on the shores of Lake Washington. The very first Windermere Cup, I was 16 and we hosted Russia. It was really cool. Since then, we've had over 25 countries compete in this race. Rowers tell us that this is one of the most unique courses in the world. They start out on the edge of the Montlake Cut. As they start rowing, they hear all of the people screaming and yelling off the back of their boats. People honk their horns, they're cheering, they're wearing purple and gold. As they come into the cut narrows and it gets really close together. So they gotta be careful not to hit each other. People are screaming from atop the bridge, and as they come through towards the finish line, the band is playing, the students are cheering, and the feeling that you get is just pure excitement. I can't tell you how many times I've met rowers in Seattle who have said that the Windermere Cup has changed their lives in significant ways. People like Jenny Hogan.
So the way I ended up at the Windermere Cup, I was racing in Australia trying to qualify for the Junior World Championships, and my para partner's knee went out, which meant I had to watch the entire junior team go away and I was staying back. The Windermere Cup ended up calling and wanted the Australian Olympic 8. One of the girls had retired from that 8 and that meant there was one seat open, and I was one athlete that wasn't away traveling at the time, so I got that call. Racing at the Windermere Cup is like the Super Bowl of rowing races. I've raced all over the world and there's nothing like it. The fans being so close to you in that last 500 meters as you go through the cut. Usually you're doing it for your team, but in the Windermere Cup, your team includes all of the people that are lining up along the side as well. They're pushing you through. You can see the murals on the side of the cut being painted by past rowers and alumni that is so inspirational. There's so much history. It's such a unique experience, a once in a lifetime opportunity, and so great. The Windermere Cup changed the direction of my life. It brought me to the US. It made me a part of the University of Washington family. I met my husband. We have a baby girl and we have one on the way. I retired from rowing, but never left the family of the University of Washington. I'm now a tech entrepreneur in Seattle and they've been there the whole way, really supportive. What this whole experience has taught me is you're heading in one direction and then you get stopped and the door closes. Another door may open and it could be even better than you'd planned.
This event underscores our commitment to the community, and it's stories like Jenny's that remind us that not only is this a really fun, community-oriented event, but it can be really impactful on these rowers' lives.